Hey there, young adventurers! Are you ready for an amazing story? Today, we're going to learn about a brave and beautiful queen named Esther. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to save an entire group of people? Well, that's exactly what Queen Esther did. Let's travel back in time to ancient Persia and discover her incredible tale. Long ago, in a land far away, there was a powerful king named Xerxes. He ruled over a huge empire with 127 provinces, from India to Ethiopia. One day, King Xerxes decided he needed a new queen. He sent out a call for all the beautiful young women in his kingdom to come to the palace. Among these women was a Jewish girl named Esther. Esther was an orphan who had been raised by her cousin Mordecai. Mordecai told Esther to keep her Jewish identity a secret for her safety. Esther was kind, smart, and very pretty. The king liked Esther more than all the other women he met. He chose Esther to be his new queen. Esther moved into the palace and began her new life as Queen Esther. Meanwhile, Mordecai worked at the palace gates. One day, he overheard two guards planning to hurt the king. Mordecai told Queen Esther, who warned the king and saved his life. The king was very grateful, and Mordecai's good deed was written in the royal records. Now, there was a man named Haman who worked for the king. Haman was not a nice person. He was proud and wanted everyone to bow to him. But Mordecai refused to bow to Haman because he only bowed to God. This made Haman very angry. He decided to get revenge, not just on Mordecai, but on all the Jewish people in the kingdom. Haman tricked the king into making a law that said all the Jews should be killed. The king didn't know Esther was Jewish when he agreed to this terrible law. When Mordecai heard about this evil plan, he was very upset. He asked Queen Esther to help save her people. But there was a big problem. No one was allowed to see the king unless he called for them. Even the queen could be killed if she went to the king without being invited. Esther was scared, but she knew she had to be brave to save her people. She asked all the Jews to pray and fast for 3 days, and she did the same. After 3 days, Esther put on her royal robes and went to see the king. She was very nervous, but guess what? The king was happy to see her. He held out his golden scepter, which meant Esther was safe. The king asked Esther what she wanted, and she invited him and Haman to a special dinner. At the dinner, the king again asked Esther what she wanted. Esther invited them to another dinner the next day, where she would tell the king her request. That night, the king couldn't sleep. He asked for the royal records to be read to him. He heard about how Mordecai had saved his life, but realized Mordecai was never rewarded. The next day, the king asked Haman how to honor someone special. Haman thought the king was talking about him and suggested a grand parade. But surprise, the king told Haman to do all those things for Mordecai. Haman was not happy about this at all. At the second dinner, Queen Esther finally revealed her secret. She told the king she was Jewish and that Haman's plan would kill her and her people. The king was shocked and very angry at Haman. He decided to punish Haman and save the Jewish people. Mordecai was given Haman's job, and the Jews were allowed to protect themselves. The Jewish people were saved thanks to Queen Esther's bravery. To remember this amazing event, the Jewish people celebrate a holiday called Purim every year. They read the story of Esther, give gifts to friends, and help people in need. Queen Esther's courage and faith helped her save an entire group of people. She shows us that one person can make a big difference when they're brave and do the right thing. Wasn't that an incredible story, kids? Queen Esther teaches us that we can be brave, even when we're scared. She also shows us how important it is to help others, even when it's hard. What do you think was the bravest thing Esther did? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thanks for joining us.